Hello, everyone, and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. I'm gonna get right into it. I'll just go right ahead, go down to my worst characters, get their measly small keys I did on them out of the way. Although, admittedly, I didn't do a ton of stuff this last week. I did sort of the absolute bare minimum on some of my characters. It's only like three of my characters have four Mythic Plus keys they did, and maybe only like I think it's only my warrior, my paladin that unlocked the ability to get sockets if I otherwise don't have any good picks. And I was gonna say not really exciting, but it's still like 40 eye level upgrade. Same stat, pretty much. So it's like I'm not sure if I want to keep playing my mage and stuff. It's just this is the time of a patch where you kind of start bringing out some of your random stray alts, and you kind of just do a little bit of stuff on them just to fill a little bit of your time. Especially Mondays. For me, Mondays are really bad in that I tend to decide very spur of the moment to play one of my alts, and I'll just do a key on it. Like both my rogue and my mage, I just did a key last night, last minute on both of these characters just to get them something in the vault. Ooh, that is actually exactly what I need. That's like perfect. It's almost too perfect. Although I think I have to turn this into tier actually, because show you. Because I got where is it? I got this crafted, but I can't wear it until I had my other tier set to wear, and that's going to be this. So I will fix that later. That is very nice to see. That is precisely what I needed on this character. So, you know, nice benefits at times. Like on my rogue and my mage, like both of those characters, everything everything that they could get from the vault is like a potential upgrade, right? By like huge margins of eye level. And it's really nice when you get something like that, and it's just like exactly what I needed. So my evoker, I got two heroic raid slots and two mythic plus slots. This is probably the character that did the most besides my paladin, and that's pretty nice. It's not bad at all. It looks like for the most part, I'm not picking either of these. Although I was gonna say, like a hero belt upgrade from a veteran LFR belt, that might be pretty good, especially depending on what the belt turns into in the catalyst. Which actually I already have a hero belt, so yeah, that's definitely not getting picked. So I think it's just a choice between shoulders or pants. They're both kind of like equal stats, right? It's like maybe I should go for pants because I'm kind of really low on haste on this character, and the tier pants are very haste heavy. But this is like it's already fully upgraded. It's done. I don't have to do a thing at all with these. They're ready to go. Choices, 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 and the sad thing is I can't even. Well, I don't think I can. Still, I tried to I tried to sim my augment evoker a couple like 2 weeks ago, trying to like figure out my gear, and augment just fully, at least as of then, it still isn't able to run SimC raid bots sims for the character. So it's a little hard sometimes to pick what you think is best for the character, or at least best. Like it's hard for me to pick. I feel like I should honestly just flip a coin because it's sort of equal. Eh, eh. I'm gonna go with the pants actually. It's just like I need the haste, and there's slightly more mastery on the pants than there is shoulders, right? Because it's like 447. This only has 201 mastery versus this, which like my 428 already has more mastery than the shoulders gives. So I think this might. I want to say this is the smarter choice. I don't know. I don't mind being wrong. This is like my fifth alt or sixth alt right now. So it's kind of I like playing it. I have fun playing it, but it's not really high priority if I do stuff right or wrong on it. I think my demon hunter. Again, I didn't do a ton this last week. I was kind of lazy. I did a lot of. I've been making a lot of YouTube short content in the last week, which I've kind of been like scheduling for like days and days. So I got videos kind of banked up for a couple of days. So, not saying that's a great excuse for not doing keys, and those are literally the exact same wrist I'm already wearing. Ooh, that's really sad. I was gonna say those look very familiar, and it's because they're very much what I'm already wearing. So now I have a real quandary. Do I? It's like I could. This probably sounds extremely dumb, but I could pick this just to like see what they re-roll in the catalyst. Maybe it's better stats for like havoc or tanking, as well as it's also a transmog thing. As much as transmog on your bracer slot counts. I was looking at this stuff yesterday because I went and catalyzed a bunch of stuff. This character had like capped out charges. I went and catalyzed like all the garbage in my bags, and I got the full normal set. And it's like my opinion of the Demon Hunter tier is it's kind of weird, but I do actually kind of like the normal like coloring. I kind of like the LFR coloring as well. It's very different for it's very colorful for a Demon Hunter, and then I think the heroic is actually kind of weak in my opinion. Same with Mythic. It's like I don't know why some of the classes have this tier where I feel like a bunch of classes actually have worse Mythic and Heroic tier than their LFR and normal counterparts. I don't know what to pick. It's so funny. It's like there's only two choices. The socket would be the smarter long-term thing, but again, maybe this catalyzes into really nice bracers for one of my specs. I haven't looked. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. I don't want to have a druid moment where I spend like 10 minutes deciding on a socket, but today it isn't even deciding on a socket. It's deciding on a third of a socket, which I guess all that means is this next week all I have to do is like if I do 4 keys, I will be set as far as getting a socket next week, which I guess isn't so bad. Take a little take a page out of Dratnos's book because of course like I've started doing these vault videos because it was something to do on the channel because I'm like streaming, doing some YouTube. And of course, it's like you play World of Warcraft, you're on YouTube. Who would you watch besides Dratnos at times and his weekly vault videos? And he always like decides that way on sometimes where it's like I'll go for 2/4 of a socket this week just cause. Yeah, my druid, just like my Demon Hunter, I only did 1 key. There's really no question. It's just a straight. Well, it's not even an eye level upgrade right this second, but it will be an eye level upgrade as soon as I go churn out some aspects into this. So that's not too bad. I'll look at that. This I think this is an error with DJ character stats, my one add-on, and being in Astral Star form. It'll be fine now, but if I close it and reopen it, it's like really bugged out. Some weird bug. Not a big deal though. Just go ahead and equip that. Doesn't matter too much right this second. My Death Knight, like the next 3 characters, I'm pretty sure they all, besides my Paladin only did 1 key, but my Death Knight and my Warrior both did at least 4 keys. I did like 6 keys on my Warrior actually. Let's see what I get. This might be a really sick neck for Frost. Like it's kind of an eye level upgrade over what I'm wearing right now. Maybe more of a, stat pivot towards mastery, but it's pretty much the exact same as what I'm already wearing. As well as the fact that I did sim it the other day. I got this last week. But my current one, the Red Sky Pendant, it still sims better for Frost specifically. Don't necessarily want to pick. I don't want to have like fucking four necks on this character. I already have this other one, which I think this one was a mistake to even like get or pick. I don't remember how I got it, but I have it. So it must have been I believe I got this from the last Mythic Plus weekly event where you do 4 keys and you get a heroic piece. I'm pretty certain because this character has done very little of the raid. Actually, it hasn't done any of the raid on heroic. So I know I did not go kill just assault and get a neck for it. Yeah, it's kind of a boring choice, but I think I just go for the boots. Yeah. Can't even, like, it's that or portion of a socket, but it kind of doesn't matter one way or the other, because I could also just craft boots. I haven't done any crafts on this character in a minute, and I'm pretty sure I get another. Oh yeah, I do get a spark today, huh? Without even having to work for it. Even if I picked a socket, what would I even socket? I guess it would be the helmet would be the first choice, or at least a portion of a socket again, because I was too lazy to just do like a LFR wing real fast to get my third slot. What is? Sorry, kind of like I can't even pick mythic boots for that because I apparently already finished the mythic set. Just not a bad thing. Although again, I think the mythic set for Death Knight is definitely the worst of all the versions. Like there's not much of a difference between Raid Finder and normal. It's just blue versus green, right? But then the heroic set is fucking badass, and then mythic set is like, eh. You know, I don't know. Like I feel like it should have been something different besides like light purple, dark purple, magic-y stuff on the stuff. So I guess I just pick a socket again. There's like sort of no reason to pick these other boots. So this is a very exciting vault video. I'm picking portions of sockets for future weeks. I guess all that means is this character I could just do the opposite of my DH. I'd only have to do 1 key on it, and then I'll be fine for next week. Ain't so bad. So my paladin, I'm still kind of I'm opening this vault as holy. I'm still hoping to get Rashok's Molten Heart because, like, even though I'm not healing a ton, it's like if I do have to heal, I'd still rather have a real healing trinket besides this thing. And well, I guess actually I've been wearing this. Yeah, this for holy. Although I don't know how much of a benefit this is for holy, but still hoping for Rashok's Molten Heart. That would be nice. Only did 1 key, and yep, there's nothing in here I really want. A Leech Ward of Faceless Ire. There's technically transmog here in this cloak because I've managed to never. A lot of the cloaks in this raid, Aberrus, I've just managed to never actually loot. Like I have that one on my baby warrior that I got from like an LFR wing, and I think that was actually my first the first cloak I looted on my account from the raid. I need boots for any reason. I'm pretty sure I have everything done. Most everything done. I still need to turn over some bracers and a belt for transmog, which I could pretty much do with that belt right away. I don't really have bracers. I have them right there now. Straight downgrade. Yeah, I'm just picking for a socket, it looks like, unless I do want transmog. But it's a cloak, and I don't really wear cloaks on any of my characters ever. So, yep, just going for a socket. Terribly exciting. Would I even socket on this character? Because like last week the last spark I got, I crafted this not Frostfire, excuse me. Although I could upgrade the Frostfire belt. The Frostfire belt still is very consistent damage. I feel like it's pretty equal to the Shadow Flame patch, or at least in my limited experience of kind of like testing them both side by side. They seem pretty much the same. But I did craft this the last time around with my last spark. I guess I literally just go ahead and socket this helmet, huh? Thing I got last week. It's pretty mostly smart choice. I'll worry about actually socketing it later. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything else on my account, I was going to say. I did my 2 bonus characters in my mage and my rogue. I guess something I did want to talk about on YouTube. Maybe I haven't been doing a great job at doing the YouTube things, or at least like trying to convince people to subscribe. It would definitely be nice if I'm not picking that because it's LFR. It's like this cloak would have been really nice last week. It would have been really nice last week, but I already crafted a cloak, and I didn't like make a mistake in doing haste verse simmed. It outsimmed, excuse me, the crit haste stats on the cloak. So am I actually just picking another socket? I think I am, because I don't need this weapon at all for any reason. I guess it would be the same. I had another weapon last week or the week before in my vault, and I was like, I could pick it for, like an eye level upgrade over my offhand Ash Candy as Fury, but I'm not actually gonna like wear this over an Ash Candy. I think even a heroic Ash Candy versus a 447. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just pick another socket. So is that? Did I technically loot 4 sockets this week? Because it definitely feels like it. I guess I did. And I'm not gonna worry too much about picking what to socket. I'm pretty sure just slam the socket into the belt. It'll be good. Okay, something I was going to talk about before I cut myself off with my vault loot. Over here on YouTube, I've actually had an absolute shit ton of unique views and viewers, and it's primarily from doing all the shorts. Like, shorts are really good for like a quick view bump. And something that would be really nice to see, like maybe I should just do a better job of trying to like promote my own stuff or encouraging people to subscribe, but it would definitely be nice if people would start to subscribe. Not saying that no one has, I had like, when I made my first video and I told my friends and my discords about the channel, I got like 9 subscribers that day from just, my friends jumping in immediately. And then it's kind of been like a slow filling up of another 9 people who've subscribed, which I do appreciate all of them. I appreciate everyone who's followed my stream, come over here to my YouTube, followed me on my other stuff. Although it's like, I know for a fact that like my Twitter, I feel like my Twitter is actually like dead. I have like 49 followers on Twitter, and but it's like half of those, or more than half, are all just graphic artists trying to get me to buy a commission stream stuff for them. So it's not a real set of followers. Yeah, not a terribly exciting vault week to do. It won't always be very exciting, especially this week, this late into a patch. Like there's only so many things I can actually get as upgrades nowadays on most of my characters. Besides, like, again, my rogue and my mage. If I'd actually tried to maybe get like a last minute 17, which maybe I could have convinced. Like I did keys last night with some friends. Maybe I could have convinced them to take my rogue or my mage. Maybe, but I don't want to actually be a full carry. I hate feeling like a full carry in groups. And my rogue's okay. It's not great, but I think I do fine damage for like its eye level. But my mage is absolutely like terribly far behind. Literally the only time that character does any amount of damage is during combust. But I also need to only doing 2 keys in the last 2 weeks as fire, and having not played fire for like 6 years, because I haven't played fire since Legion. Last time I played that spec, doing like mage tower and stuff. I'm really goddamn rusty as a fire mage, so. And I know they're like getting nerfed or whatever again, but there's still a fun spec that fire mage used to be like it used to be the only mage spec I played back in like Cataclysm and Mist. And I don't know, ever since BFA I kind of swapped over to Frost and hadn't really looked back in a long time, but I kind of want to get back into it. Maybe it would help if I actually do some real keys on it, and like consistent keys. Like maybe if I could kind of change my little saved instances things. Maybe this week I tried to do a bunch of keys to these guys, so maybe they actually have exciting things to look forward to next Tuesday. And this add-on, by the way, it's literally called saved instances. I've already been telling some of my friends about it recently. They've tuned into the stream or whatever, and they saw me opening this, and they asked me about it. So it's just called saved instances, just like that, right here in the top left corner of the add-on panel. It's very nice. You can customize it. So if you only want to see like your keys done for the week on all your characters, you can definitely tune it to only show your keys. And like I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is like fully customizable. I even have it where I show because I've been doing Siege of Orgrimmar runs on my plate wearers to get shoulders from Garrosh. I actually have it so like that specific raid lockout shows up on my characters whenever they do the content. So you can get very customized with this if you want to see a certain thing. I'm sure if it's one way or another trackable in WoW, you can probably get it to track in this add-on. It's definitely been a bit of a lifesaver. The last 2 or 3 months, I'm pretty sure I only picked it up this season. Again, it would be really nice. Probably shouldn't have been idling in the city. I'm gonna probably give myself that fucking weird FPS thing I've noticed in my videos before. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I would again, I'd really appreciate if any non-subscribed people would take a second to subscribe. I'm hoping to do a lot more over here on my YouTube. Maybe not a ton of like videos like this vault video will end up being, but there's definitely I have YouTube shorts coming out of my ass for the next like I don't haven't made them yet, but I have like at least 8 extra clips I can edit and put together into a hopefully a funny or entertaining short of some kind. So I got stuff coming every day for a while. Hopefully, as long as I can just sit down and edit it together. So I would really appreciate it if you're not subscribed again to go ahead, throw me a subscribe. If not, I still really appreciate you for giving the video a watch anyway. I just hope you kind of come back and maybe decide the next time to subscribe if you don't do it now. No hard feelings. Do all the other. I need to work on a fucking outro, consistent outro for YouTube. But do YouTube things, subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. It's supposed to be really good, so I've heard. So I'd really appreciate to see that stuff. I love watching the analytics of like my channel views and stuff. So I really appreciate everyone who watches my content. So hopefully come back around. I will catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. Good luck with your vaults and all that good stuff.